Family is everything to us, and especially to my dad. He is the oldest of the original Osmond brothers. He was the leader of the group, the spokesperson, the songwriter, the producer. He kind of had to lead the way for his younger brothers, and he's an amazing individual. He's one of my greatest heroes for so many reasons, not just being the rock star that he is, and amazing songwriter, performer, talent that way, but the way he lives his life, he's a rock star of life, a superstar. When I was a little kid, my dad was diagnosed with something called multiple sclerosis, MS. And again, being one of 8 boys and so young, I'd never heard of MS. I was really young. And my dad had never heard of MS. In fact, he went to the doctor after he got the diagnosis. His first reaction was, MS, what is that? Many sons? I got that. I know. I don't even know what this multiple sclerosis is. And as he quickly learned and found out, it's a disease of the central nervous system, where it's an autoimmune disease. So your immune system attacks your own body, specifically your brain and your spine. The myelin sheath that's connecting the nerves, or the insulation for your nerves, and what connects your whole central nervous system. So when your brain says, "Hey, move your fingers," it short circuits that whole electrical system to where it stops you from moving. It can affect your body physically, your cognitive ability, your eyesight. Sometimes it can affect so many different things in your working system. And for my dad, it stopped him from moving. Slowly and surely over time, he had to leave the stage. When he started dropping his mic, when he started tripping on stage, he lost his trumpet and his banjo and his guitar, and he just wasn't able to move well, and it became a danger for him. And for him to have to leave the stage as a little boy, even watching that pain, this is what he's done his entire life. To see him have to hand the mic off and not go out there on stage I can't imagine. Well, I guess I can imagine in some regards, but at that time I couldn't. Albeit, even though my dad had this challenge going on from day one, he always told me this. He said, "David, I may have MS, but MS does not have me." And he says it so sternly, so confidently. And it sounds like it's a bumper sticker, but it's honest to goodness. It's the way he knows and feels and has his conviction in that. It's true. He lives his life that way. And you could call him up on the phone right now. We could patch him in, and you could talk to him, and you'd think, this is the happiest guy I've ever met in my life.
Yeah.
You don't know what the challenge behind that story is. And having a dad with that kind of a gift and that kind of an example for me was invaluable, because when I say, I can't imagine what that must have been like, I actually can imagine what that's like, because believe it or not, Jim, and I think you know a little bit about my story, years and years later, while I'm down in LA and I'm working with some amazing people, and I'm performing, and I'm writing songs. I've got so many cool things going on that I'm looking forward to as a solo artist. After doing, the Broadway tours and performing my whole life, there came a time where I actually had to leave the stage, just like my dad. I was having some physical challenges and crushing pain, burning, just smashing pain throughout my feet that moved all the way quickly to my chest, into my hands. Eyesight's diminishing. I'm tripping and falling. Very quickly, I went into a wheelchair, and I was diagnosed with the very same thing as my dad, multiple sclerosis, MS. And I have a different form of MS than my dad has. It was very aggressive. And in a matter of months, I couldn't move from the chest down. I couldn't even move my toes. And life was canceled in many ways very quickly for me, not knowing what the future holds. And I feel like if you don't believe in miracles, that I hope that you'll believe in one today, because I feel like I am living one. I still have MS.
Nice.
I can feel it right now. It's all over my body. It's crushing. It's burning. But my fingers are moving. My eyesight's back. My voice is back. My legs are moving. And even though I can't do everything, I know what I can do.
Right.
And I might have MS, but it doesn't have me. Right. And I'm living a total miracle. It sounds crazy, Jim, but having MS might be one of the best things in the world for me, because it's given me this total shift in perspective on not what I can't do anymore, but what I can do means so much more. And the little things, I feel like I've been given this gift in some way that I wish I could share with everybody. The moment my toes started moving again on their own when I wanted them to,
Right.
I know what I can't do. I know my disabilities,
Yeah.
but I know my abilities. Whatever I can do, it means that much more. So it's been a roller coaster ride, and I'm still on it, you know, in many regards. But so many other people are. There's millions of people living without this, and I've been able to be kind of a mouthpiece for them, and hopefully.
You have. Oh, you absolutely are.